Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for coming to this presentation. I'm glad to see you all. Let me introduce myself and my partner. My name is Niatita Dwi Kurnia, and my partner is Surya Pandu Alamsyah, Safira Artameviana, Agung Wahyu, Bening Gania Huzaifa, Prasasti Ening Konita, Trikarlita, and Ilham Novianto. We are from second group of 1A. In this presentation, we will discuss about X-ray tube, and it will be present by Sista.
History of X-ray tube. An X-ray tube is essentially a vacuum glass tube that produces X-ray from cathode rays striking a metal target. They were discovered by Wilhelm Constantin in Würzburg, Germany on 8 November 1895, who published on 28 December 1895. This discovery played a role in the beginning of revolutionary change in the understanding of the physical world. The first patent was published on 21st March 1899 in record time by Siemens and Hals Company. This paper presents a brief history about this amazing discovery and its notable related patents. More than 900 patents were filed around the world until 2013, up to the so-called golden era 2095. Most of the patents were from companies such as Philips, GE, and Westinghouse by a range of different inventors. Next slide. Concept for X-ray tube. Currently, hard coherent X-ray radiation at high photon flux can only be produced with a large and expensive radiation source, such as third-generation synchrons, especially in medicine. This limitation prevents various promising development in imaging and therapy. Here we present a new concept of highly brilliant X-ray source. Line focus X-ray tube (LFXTS), which may serve as a powerful and cheap alternative to synchrons and a range of other existing technologies. Method LFXTS employ an extremely thin focal spot and rapidly rotating target for the electron beam, which causes a change in the physical mechanism of target hitting, allowing higher electron beam intensities at the focal spot. Monte Carlo simulation and numeric solution of the heat equation are used to predict the characteristics of the LFXT. Result. In terms of photon flux and coherence lines, the performance of the line focus of X-ray tube compares with inverse Compton scattering source. Those rate of up to 100 Gauss can be reached in 50 cm distance from the focal spot. Conclusion, the result demonstrates that the line focus tube can serve as a powerful compact source for microbeam radiation therapy and phase contrast imaging. The production of a prototype seems technically feasible. Next slide. Work principle. First, an X-ray tube consists of an anode and cathode within a casing can hold vacuum. Second, the cathode is heated to high temperatures where it starts emitting electrons. This process is known as thermionic emission. Third, a high voltage applied between the cathode and the anode accelerates the emitted electron toward the anode. When these high energy electrons interact with the anode, some of the energy is converted into X-ray radiation and some into heat. Fourth, the emitted X-ray radiation consists of two components. First, this radiation has a very broad energy range. Its energy and intensity depends on the voltage between the anode and the cathode. 6. Characteristic X-ray, however, have very specific energy, which strongly depends on the anode material. Next slide. For the example, today two types of tubes dominate. Rotating anode tubes used primarily for medical purpose from 25 kilovolt to 150 kilovolt, and stationary anode tubes used in the inspection industry from 25 kilovolt to over 400 with some in the million volt range. Stationary anode tubes typically operate at 1 until 20 milliamperes in nearly continuous static and can be on for many hours at a time. Rotating anode tubes operate in excess of 100 milliamperes, but are used primarily in a pulse mode about 1 millisecond to 10 seconds. Okay. Thank you. This is for the reference. Yay.
That's all from us. We are sorry if we are mistaken. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.